guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited today to drop my first long form video. Today we are going with this beginners friendly soft glam look. Simple, classy, as you can see. So grab your brushes, let's get into it. The first thing to do before starting your makeup is to clean your face. I'm making use of wipes. This helps to remove sweat, dust and excess oil on the skin. It helps give a clean base for your makeup. Next is moisturizer. I'm going to moisturize the upper part of my face, which is my forehead and the brows area. Allow each product to dry before going in with the next product. After that, I'll go in with my mattifying primer. I applied it on my forehead and the brows area too. This is because we are working on the brows first. As this video is beginner friendly, I will advise you go with your brows first before going in with the face work. For my brows, first I'm going in with this spoolie brush to use and brush out my brows. I'll go in with these two eye pencils, a darker shade of brown and a lighter shade of brown. First I'm going in with this darker one to outline my brows. We are not really doing too much, just follow the lines of your natural brows. After that, go in with the lighter shade of brown to lightly fill in your brows. After that, come to the beginning of your brows and lightly give a stroke like line. Then go again with the spoolie brush to blend and remove excesses. Next is concealer. For my concealer, I'm making use of this Flawless Ivy with my flat concealer brush. I'm making use of two concealers, a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than my skin and my skin tone concealer. I'll go in with the lighter shade at the outer corner of my brows. Carefully outline following the shape of your brows. Go in with your skin tone concealer on the inner corner of your brows. Gently outline this following the shape of your brows. Join it together with the first concealer and blend. Go again with your skin tone concealer on the upper part of your brows. Gently follow the strokes and line of your brows. And also note that wherever your down curve is, that's where your upper curve is going to be. Now that we are done with the brows, I'm going to go in with the same concealer brush to divide the area of my nose region. Go in with my beauty blender to blend everything in. Next is the eyeshadow. First, we are going in with this eyeshadow primer. This helps the eyeshadow stay in place. It prevents it from creasing or fading. It helps it last all day long. So I'll go in with my finger to blend it in. You can also make use of your brush, but I prefer using my fingers to blend my eyeshadow primer. For my eyeshadow, I'll be making use of this gorgeous Me Girl eyeshadow palette, and I'll be making use of the coffee brown shade for my transition shade. When applying your eyeshadow, make sure you dust out the excesses before applying it on your face. Same goes to powder, blush, any powdered product you're applying on your face. Do well to dust out the excesses before applying them on your face. Your transition shade should be a soft natural color, slightly darker than your skin tone. Make use of a full fluffy brush for your blending. Apply the eyeshadow above your crease. Move your brush back and forth from the outer corner of your eyes towards the inner corner softly. I'm going in with this darker shade of brown. Place it at the outer corner and blend inwards towards the center of your eyelid. Gently blend towards your transition shade. You still want to see your transition shade above it, so don't blend too high. Since we are working on a soft look, I will be using one of the powder from my powder palette as my eyeshadow. I love this trick because it gives a natural smooth finish on the eyelid. Note that you apply this using your flat eyeshadow brush. Go in with your blending brush and blend the edges where it meets with the darker shade to make everything seamless and to avoid harsh lines. The powder shade I applied earlier was not bright enough, so I went in with a brighter shade. Now that we are done with the eyeshadow, let's move on with the skin work. Clean your face with a face wipe, then go in to moisturize your skin to keep it soft and hydrated. Gently apply the moisturizer all over your face and allow this to dry up before going in with the next product. After that, go in with your mattifying primer. I'm making use of this Pond's primer and I'm applying it on my nose region and my chin. I'm applying my primer mainly on the spots where I get oily or sweat the most to make sure my makeup stays flawless. Note this while applying your primer. Be careful not to apply primer directly under your eyes. That area is sensitive and doesn't need it. That area is more delicate and skipping it helps your concealer sit better. Next is foundation. I'm applying my foundation with a flat brush to evenly spread the product. Then I will use my beauty blender to blend it in and give that smooth, seamless look. Next is concealer. I'm making use of this Flawless Ivy concealer with my flat concealer brush. I'll go in with the concealer that is 2 shades lighter than my skin. Mix it together with my skin tone concealer. I love to start my concealer on the outer part of my under eyes first. It gives that lifted snatch look. Before blending it, I will spread the concealer using my concealer brush, then go in with my beauty blender to blend the concealer. Before blending the concealer on my face, I love to tap my beauty blender into a bit of concealer on my hand. That way, it picks up some products and gives it a flawless finish. Next, I'm going in with a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, right on the inner corner of my eyes. This helps brighten and open up the eyes for that soft glam effect. I'll make use of the same beauty blender I used in blending my concealers to touch my forehead and my chin. Next is my setting powder. I'm making use of this Miracle setting powder. Then go in with this small foam to set my under eyes. Before setting your under eyes, go in with your beauty blender to blend under your eye before applying the setting powder. This helps your powder sit well into the skin without any harsh line or breakage. When applying your setting powder, first dust it on your hand before applying it under your eyes. This helps in clean application. It prevents transferring excess product directly from the container to the face, keeping the makeup looking more natural and less heavy. Gently apply the setting powder all over the place you applied your concealer. is powder. I'm making use of this Zickel powder palette to set the rest of my face. Remember to dust out the excesses on the brush before going in on your face. For our powder contour, I'm making use of a contour that is 2 shades darker than my skin tone. I will apply this from the top of my ear towards the corner of my mouth, stop halfway, lightly around my hairline to add warmth, jawline, sweep along your jaw and blend towards the neck. Next is blush. Pick a blush that complements your skin tone. Use a fluffy brush, dip lightly and tap off excesses. Apply on the apple of your cheek and blend it slightly upward. This lifts your face and gives a youthful glow. Where the contour and blush meet, gently blend them together so there is no visible line between the two. For my nose contour, I'm making use of a darker shade of powder in my powder palette and a smaller brush to lightly contour the side of the nose. For my highlighter, I'll be making use of this Lap Bright palette. You guys, this palette consists of highlighter, bronzer and contour. I'll go in with this small powder brush, taking some highlighter, dust it out and apply it under my eyes. This helps to touch up my under eyes, giving it that light coverage. I'll go again with a flat brush to define my nose. I'll apply the highlighter in between my nose and the side of my nose to define my nose region. Setting spray to help lock everything in place and help your makeup last longer. Allow the setting spray to dry and melt into your skin before going in with other products. So I'm going in with my mascara. I'm going to line my lips using a pencil lip liner. After that, I'll go in with a natural orange shade in my concealer palette. After blending this concealer, I went in with a pink shade of lipstick from my lipstick palette. Blend it so well before going in with this beauty model lip stain to outline my lips once again. Next is the highlighter. The reason for tapping setting spray before highlighter is that it makes it look more melted into the skin, giving that natural glassy glow instead of a dusty or cakey look. The setting spray acts like a grip. It holds the highlighter in place so it doesn't fade quickly throughout the day. Highlighter enhances your bone structure like the cheekbone, the nose bridge, your forehead and your chin. Then I will go in with a brighter highlighter to brightening the inner corner of my eyes. For my lashes, I'm making use of this classic lash glue. I'll apply the glue directly close to my natural lashes. As we wait on this to dry, I will go in with a smaller brush. Take some eyeshadow, the one I use for transition shade and the other darker one. Place it directly under my eyelid. The lash glue has just dried, so I'm making use of this picker. Pick the lashes, place it directly close to your natural lashes where you apply the glue. Adjust it till you feel comfortable. After adjusting it, go in with your fingers to press it in and hold it with the natural lashes. Here is the final look, guys. Soft, simple, beginners friendly, and absolutely flawless. If you stayed to this part, please don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more makeup videos. Bye for now.